I'm gonna close this door. All right. So today's thoughts were, oh, geez, I know the hair is crazy. Got food in my teeth. It doesn't matter. All right. So today's video, I'm talking about kind of the pillars of life slash the pillars of business, right? And I'm straight right off the bat. This isn't. I'm not having, um, like I'm not having. Well, I don't want to say it, but like I'm not. It's not having God in this. Like, of course, that is the fundamental pillar in my opinion. However, this is like for that we all can, how we interact and would have success. How probably materialistically we would define success, right? So these are like life and business fundamentals, like pillars to build from, like where you can build your empire, you can build your life around these fundamental pillars. And I think it's helpful when we can identify them. And there's going to be more probably that I add, or even some that I take away, or some that I change. But I've got like, I think I got 6 right now, and they somewhat overlap. But I feel like they're fundamental pillars, and you can that's like you gotta have them at your baseline, and if there's ever a weak spot, if there's something you're struggling with or challenged with, maybe you can see what pillar you're lacking and what fundamental, right? And so I'm just gonna briefly go over these, and when looking at these pillars, each pillar individually, I kind of written down in the description some different names, right, that they might have. So, and these aren't in order yet. I'll maybe have these in order, or maybe they're just like they're all at the base, and each one is just important as the other. But commitment slash persistence slash never give up, right? That's one. Another one would be mindset slash perspective slash attitude. So kind of in that same genre. Number 3 would be learning, right? So knowledge. Well, I put knowledge in there. Learning slash knowledge, right? 4, awareness. And we'll dive deeper into these in other videos. 5, the proximity principle, right? And then 6 would be the map formula slash accelerated version. Okay. Well, plus the accelerated version, but I'm keeping that in one pillar, right? All right. So let's talk about commitment right now. I'm just going to dive a little bit onto these. I'm going to have a demo call here in a bit with an appointment I set, but we'll see. It's for SEO. But anyway, number 1, commitment slash persistence slash never give up. If you really think about it, the only reason you won't win, like think about this. 2 things stopping you from hitting your goals or doing what you want. Not doing like quitting, like not doing the things that get you there, like stopping, okay? And then death, right? You only have one control over one of them, right? And so if your goal is to, let's say, build $1 million a month business revenue or profit even, the 2 things that are going to stop you is by you just not going shooting for the goal anymore. Okay. So you just quitting or dying, right? And I'll need to end this video here probably soon to get prep for the call. But if you think about those things, literally the only thing stopping you is you giving up. And that kind of just brings security and like almost comfort, peace of mind. Like it might take longer. And you know what? You can do things that shortcut it, make it maybe less painful along the way, maybe have better results faster. But fundamentally, you will hit your goal as long as you keep reaching for it. Now, granted, you don't want to dabble back and forth for 60 years of your life and then find out you're older now and you die in the next decade or two. But as long as like you're consistently in the game, like even if you get off track, there's bad seasons, like as long as you don't give up, you're gonna make it. Or you're gonna die. And then if you made it, didn't even matter because you're still dead then anyway, right? And so that's just one thing that's been, that's interesting. Cause like it just helps when you see like, shoot, that just went really bad at this setback or whatever, disappointment. It's like, it's okay. It's actually already mine, like, cause it's in my mind. And now I'm just doing the things to make it the physical manifestation. Or as Dale Carnegie, not Dale Carnegie, the Think and Grow Rich guy, Napoleon Hill, you're just getting the physical counterpart, right? All right. Number 2, learning is the foundation to always operate from. Whenever you're lacking in something, it's, well, quite often it can be from not whenever, quite often when you're lacking something or there's some sort of issue, it could be a learning or knowledge deficit. And so learning is key. Like whatever you do, always be learning how to do things faster, how to do things easier, how to do things um, more profitably. Um, all these things like that comes from learning, and learning really comes from action. most of it. The best type of learning, I would think. And so, learning is fundamental. A third one would be awareness, right? And this might somewhat be under mindset, but we'll just keep it as it is for now. Awareness, because if you ever have a problem, the first, I mean, they say the first thing to solving a problem is first identifying what the problem is, right? And so, awareness to know what is your bottleneck, right? Whether it be a mental thought, like whether it be your beliefs, whether it be some things you're doing, whatever it might be, what is the bottleneck? And it takes awareness for yourself, like how you operate, what your thoughts are, and then awareness for like being aware of maybe your business or those around you, right? And so awareness is fundamental too. Number four would be mindset. Now, really, this is why I'm not doing it in order because I think mindset or slash perspective slash um, attitude. I think attitude is probably a subset of mindset. Anyway, but is your mindset right? And that because I think this, if there was to be a fundamental, I'd probably say commitment and or mindset. I feel like those two are the fundamental. And so, I think actually I need to kind of work this framework out a little bit, restructure it, but mindset's down there at it's nothing's more important than mindset, in my opinion, is your mindset, right? And I'm not saying mindset is the end all be all, but mindset is the thing that enables you to take action, which is the thing that enables the results. So even though you can mindset all day, but it doesn't get you anywhere unless you do the actions that get the results. But you don't get the results, I don't think, consistently unless you have the proper mindset about it, right? Too many people, and not even just saying like positivism, right? I'm saying like, what mindset can we have? What attitude or philosophy or beliefs can we have that help enable us to do the actions consistently and the hard actions, right? And so I think that comes like what you're thinking influences your actions and your actions influence your results, right? So anyway, mindset is huge. Um, Plus, not only does I think it gets you better like physical results, but when you have a mindset or have like intentional about what you think, I feel like you can really, really cut off a lot of emotional baggage that you might have, right? Even just specifically in the labeling category or labeling arena. We constantly label so many things as bad when not only might they just be neutral, but they actually might be good. Just a thought. Um, and so yeah, I think you do have that subjective like control, like it is up to you kind of how you what your perspective is. Number five is proximity. Okay. Now this is like I should probably say proximity slash environment. Proximity principle slash environment. All right. I'm pretty sure in the Bible it says what you behold is what you become or something like that, right? Um, and I think that's really true. Like the proximity principle. I mean, they pretty cliche at this point, but like, show me your five closest friends, and I'll show you the future. Or you're the average of your five friends, right? Closest friends. And so, if you really want to change your results or change your life, you can change the environment that you're putting yourself in, right? Because I think we adapt as humans more so than I believe that how we operate or who we are, our personalities or whatever, more so than it being think biological, right? Like genetic. I really do feel like it is based on the environment and how we respond to the environment. Not to say you can't have amazing performance in a difficult environment. However, the better the environment you have, the more frictionless it is to take better actions to have better performance, right? And also your environment shifts your beliefs, I think, whether you want them to or not, to some degree. All right, number 6, the success formula. Well, really, it kinda depends on what you call it. I'm calling it actually the MAP formula, and I got this one from Nicholas Jeffrey Wood, thank you. But this is really what it is, right? The success formula is identify what you want, identify a map on how to get there, do the things that need to be done when they need to be done regardless of how you feel. So it's really identify what you want, identify how to get there, do the things that get you there, right? Walk that journey. So here's the end goal. Here's where I am right now, and this is the map to get there, right? I wrote that out. Now you begin walking along that map, right? Along that road. And that's it. That's literally how you can get anything you want. Like those three things. Identify it, how to get it, and then do it. It's so simple, of course, right? We already know it. I feel like by saying these out though, it really can help it just helps. I love clarity. Clarity is so important. I might need to put that one on the pillars, but when you identify it, when you say it, you just put it out there so simply. I feel like it really helps you understand it better and carry it out better. So the success formula and then the accelerated version, right? It's identify what you want, and it does depend on how you divide up these steps. But number two, I identify someone who's done the thing that you want to do or is where you want to be. Number three, find a way to get them to teach you, to show it to you. So like they're helping you write the map. And so um whether it be it's a program, whether it be one-on-one coaching, something like that. And then number four, follow the map, right? So you're kind of interjecting a shortcut component, which is them, where instead of, even though you identify it, you make a map and you do it, that's great. But there could be, you don't, your map is, not only do you not necessarily have the best type of map, there's someone who probably has a quicker map, right? But also I feel like that those people can help you, not only can help you have a better have a better map, but they can also help you walk that journey to execute that map better, right? And so that's like the accelerated version, right? And so that's it, guys. That's kind of the six that I'm kind of working with right now, and kind of got to think about them and kind of divide them up better, make them a little more distinct. But yeah, commitment slash persistence slash never give up, learning slash knowledge, awareness, mindset, proximity principle, and success formula, or the map formula, right? Excuse me. In the proximity principle, I need to put environment in there as well. Excuse me. So that's it. We'll see where it goes from here. And I'm going to make probably I'll probably make videos on each one, and we'll just see how it goes and kind of build up this framework that you can kind of rely on and go to how you operate from. So you're not just guessing like, what am I missing, or just whatever. Like you have the clarity, you're like, no, these are it. Not that you want to be limited, like have other ideas, but like these are super solid. These are the six, and there could be more, could be less. And then you just operate from them, right? And there you go.